Hello, little learners. We are happy to have you join us on this exciting journey into the world of computers with binary brains, the language of computers. Grade 2, Lesson 1. Today, we are going to learn about where do we use computers, what is a computer made of, input and output devices, concept of input, process, and output. Let's begin. Students, let us think about where do we use computers? Yes, you thought it right. Computers are used everywhere. We use them in schools, in classrooms, computer labs, school office. We use computers in shops for tasks like to check prices, to keep track of what is sold. We use them in offices to send mails, write letters, maintain records, and many more tasks. Computers are also used in hospitals to store patient information, operate machines, etc. We also use computers at home for various tasks like to play games, type letters, draw and color, to learn, and so on. Computers are also used in banks to keep a track of customers' account and money. Isn't that amazing, students? We use computers in so many different places for different purposes. But hey, have you ever wondered what is a computer made of? Let's find out. Computers have two main components: hardware, software. Hardware is the parts of the computer you can touch, like CPU cabinet, monitor, mouse, keyboard. Hardware is the body of the computer. But a body needs a brain to work, right? That's where software comes in. Software is what makes the computer work. Software is a set of instructions that tells a computer what to do. Just how a recipe tells you how to bake a cake, software tells the computer what to do. But you cannot touch software. For example, Microsoft Paint is a software that helps us to draw on the computer. Some software help us to type, like Notepad. Some software help us to learn, like the Periwinkle app. These all are software programs that make the computer work. Now let us understand what are input and output devices. First, let's understand what is input. Giving instructions to a computer is called input. Then, what are input devices? The devices we use to give instructions to a computer are called input devices. For example, when we use keyboard to type, mouse to click, microphone to give voice instructions or record, scanner to scan pictures or documents on computer. These all are input devices which are used by us to give instructions to the computer. Now let's understand what is output. Getting results or information from a computer is called output. Then, what are output devices? The devices that shows us results for the instructions given by us are called output devices. We receive an output or result from output devices like speakers to hear sound, monitor to visually see the output on the screen, printer to print output on paper. These all are output devices used by the computer to give results to us. Students, now let us understand how a computer works by learning the concept of input, process, output. We already know what is input. Input is when we tell a computer to do something. That can be as simple as typing on a keyboard or clicking a mouse. It's like giving instructions to the computer. The moment you press a key or move or click a mouse, you are giving instructions. That's called input. Now let's move on to the next stage, process. This is when computer takes the instructions and works on them. For example, when you click print on the computer, it receives the instructions or input. The computer then processes this input and sends the document to the printer. This processing is done by CPU or Central Processing Unit. And finally, we have output. This is the stage where computer shows you the result after processing everything you have instructed to do it. For example, the printer gives you the printed document of what you want. That's output. This is how computer works in three stages: input, process, output. That's all for today, students. Hope you had fun learning more about computers. Want to test your brain? You can attend a quiz of this chapter on Dattam's website. Once you finish attending the quiz of all the chapters, you will receive a certificate. Scan the first QR code to visit Dattam's website or click on the link provided in the description box. Scan the second QR code to learn how to navigate to assessment page and access the quiz section on the website, or click on the link provided in the description box. You can also download this PPT from the Tamsh website. Great job, little genius! You have finished lesson 1. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. See you in the next lesson. Happy learning!